Welcome along to the Races TV. Leon Macdonald is going to join us shortly. We're going to have a look at his runners at Morphettville on Saturday. And speaking of Morphettville, that's where we are naturally on Saturday. On Sunday, we go racing down in the southeast at Mount Gambier. Next Wednesday, racing at Strathalbyn. And on Friday next week, don't forget it's the big twilight meeting for Oakbank. The second of the twilight meetings here in December for South Australia. Well, Leon Macdonald's got 3 runners on Saturday at Morphettville. Leon, firstly, race 4, number 2, Gossip Guru, who's having a really good preparation. She's really come on this time in work.
Yeah, she certainly has, Terry. She stays extremely well, and she may even get better as she gets older. I think next season she may even improve a bit more, but she's been really good on the last 3 or 4 runs.
All right, interesting. You've elected to claim this weekend, just taking 1.5 off, utilising Jamie Carr.
Yes, so I spoke to Harry Perks about it, and he was keen to get every advantage he could see, and she got up to the 58.5, so yeah, we went along with that.
All right, how many more runs has she got left in her this prep?
Well, that's a bit dangerous, I think, because I would have thought Saturday would be her swan song, but who knows? She's going so well, and she seems to be handling the work extremely well. But we'll have a look at her on Saturday and decide whether she has another one or not.
Okay, we go to the feature race on Saturday, Leon, the City of Marion Stokes, capacity field, 20 runners. You're going to saddle up the favourite, SA Raider. He seemingly is just about always favourite. He's always been a spruik horse. Gee, his last win, though, that was a career best win, wasn't it?
It probably was, Terry. I think his last 3 runs have been excellent. He won very easily at Morphetville in weaker company, and then his run on Derby Day in the Group 2 race was enormous down the inside of the track. And he came out and he won very well last start. I think, the pennies dropped everywhere with SA Raider and probably with us. I mean, out of a stay in Seville mare, we expected him to be a stayer, and he's not. He's an out-and-out sprinter, and we train him that way, and he is really going well. Okay,
and you would have been delighted with the barrier draw as well. He's come up with barrier 4.
Perfect barrier draw for him. I mean, probably the only little downside is that he can mess the start a little bit, providing he jumps with them. Yeah, he'll be perfectly positioned, I'd say.
We talked about Gossip Guru, who's really had a good preparation. Another horse having a good prep is On a Dream, the horse you'll saddle up in the last, the top weight.
Yeah, look, he's probably only an average horse, but he's going extremely well. He tries hard. Barrier 1 helps him a hell of a lot, really, because he's an on-pace horse. He should get a lovely run from Barrier 1, and going through the field, I mean, it does look a winnable race, even though he's got probably his share of weight.
Well, thank you to Leon Macdonald for joining us this week. Speaking of Leon, let's have a look at the Trainers' Premiership at this stage early in the season here in Adelaide. Phillip Stokes has had a wonderful start. He's on 23 winners, but as you can see, Leon Macdonald and Andrew Glewis, they're off to a fly as well. They've got 16 wins. Tony McAvoy, last year's champion trainer, on 11. Richard Jolly with 10, and down to Lloydie Kennewell on 6. Swinging across to the jockeys table, and Clare Lindop on top at the moment with 20 wins. Jamie Carr on 16. Dominic Tourneur 15. Jason Holder on 13, and Matthew Nilsson just edging closer to double figures now. He is on 9. 2 races to have a look at Morphettville on Saturday. Race number 2. This is going to be a really good 3-year-old race. Phillip Stokes sending out Lucky Symbol, unbeaten in 2 starts, looking to make it 3 out of 3 on Saturday. But it'll be a tough assignment, though. As you can see, he's got the outside barrier and the top weight, 59 kilos, and there's plenty of form there with the likes of Pistolier and Bellwether and Flying For Me, just to name a few. And then the feature race, the City of Marion Stokes, the listed race, race number 7. 20 runners, well, that's if we don't get any scratchings. SA Raider we talked about with Leon Macdonald. He will run favourite, no doubt about that, from barrier 4. The weight's headed up by Esprit de Bullet. Good to see him win at Moonee Valley last start for John Hyam. And we'll see you again next week for the Races TV.
There's nothing like a day at the races.